Hey, over the weekend we marked 70 years since the sinking of the Andrea Doria. It's a historical story, right? The Andrea Doria was sailing not that far off Nantucket when it crossed paths with the Stockholm. And the Andrea Doria sank and people were killed. The Stockholm, by the way, limped back to New York City with its hull crushed in. And my father saw it. He remembers seeing it actually come into the Hudson River. Kind of a footnote, the Stockholm survived. They fixed it up, repainted it, and it had a long run in Europe under several different names. Just kind of a footnote. Anyway, 70 years ago, NBC 10, we were in our infancy when a couple of our photographers grabbed a film camera, jumped on a plane, and went out and caught that historic footage of the Stockholm rolling on its side before it went down completely. Really is something. NBC 10's Mike Cerullo was in studio with me because he took a look back at that archival footage. You spoke to a diver and you spoke to a couple of Stockholm Andrea Doria survivors.
They have pretty incredible stories, Gene. You know, they were just kids when this all happened. It was 70 years ago. So a woman who was 9 years old when this all happened, she was telling me, she has a pretty vivid memory, and she was just telling me about her experience, feeling the jolt from the collision and how they escaped, everything from the lifeboats to, she was near the bar, there were drinks and bottles flying everywhere. Another man was 2 years old when this all happened, so he doesn't remember a lot of it firsthand, but his father and his mother have told him stories, and he actually brought with him the drapes that his father wore. I mean, it was 11 something at night, so these people were his father was in his boxers and was wearing drapes from, they were rescued by the Stockholm.
I mean, you know, it's Titanic-like. When you tell something like that, immediately visions of the Titanic, but it was different. This was, well, like the Titanic, this was human error. There were mixed signals between the Stockholm and the Andrea Doria. You would think the ocean's so big, but it happened. Now, the Stockholm was another ocean liner, and that limped back to New York City. Its whole hull was crashed in. And the odd thing is that the Stockholm went on to have another life. They renamed it, they repainted it, they fixed it, and then it sailed in Europe from port to port. Tell me about the diver, and then I'm going to hear from your survivors too.
Now, right now, the Andrea Doria is 250 feet below the ocean surface. So it's become kind of the crown jewel of diving, at least in the Northeast United States. So for years, divers have made the trek down there to explore the shipwreck, bring back artifacts, but it's dangerous. And so it's really a treacherous area, according to all of these divers who have spent their lives doing this. About 20 divers have sadly died. So the Andrea Doria continues to claim lives even to this day. But it's a multi-day expedition to get out there. It takes 10 hours on a ship, plus the dive time, plus all of the preparation and training to get this all going. It's not easy, but they bring back these artifacts. I spoke with a man who has one of the portholes. He's working to restore it right now.
This is some what we're looking at here?
Yeah.
Plates in China?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll this diver that you caught up with.
Was given the moniker back in the 60s of the Mount Everest of wreck dive.
When you're down there, what's your main objective?
In my particular case, I have always enjoyed recovering artifacts, identifying what things are, restoring them, and then hopefully displaying them.
Yeah. I'd like to see some of those. I know there's a traveling exhibit with a lot of Titanic stuff. I'd like to see some of the Andrea Doria stuff. All right, you caught up with a couple of survivors. They were children at the time. Let's hear from them now.
We sat on the floor in prayer circles and sang the Ave Maria, Holy Mary, and at the end, of course, at the hour of our death, amen.
My dad recalls how traumatic it was running into that room to get my mother and 2 young children, and now having to work your way up to the top of the ship to get on lifeboats that were on such an incline that we had to be tied down with ropes to be lowered into the life rafts.
I'm surprised you're able to track them down.
Yeah, every year they come together, at least for the past couple years. It was the 70th anniversary, so in Boston they had an event to commemorate this all. You know, there's fewer of them now, of course, but since the 25th anniversary, they tell me they still come together. And they bring along a lot of other people. You know, they bring along partners, husbands, wives, and generations. You know, one of them brought his grandkids along with him as well to just keep the memory alive. There's going to be one day there's going to be no more survivors, far in the future, hopefully. But their big message. They want this to stay alive in people's minds. They don't want these lives that were lost to be lost in vain.
All right, 70 years ago, the Andrea Doria, the sinking of the Andrea Doria, that is black and white footage is from WJAR, TV in its infancy, but the whole world saw that. Just another footnote, I remember. The singer, Jerry Vale, no, he'd be a little before your time, not sure if you know who he is, but he lost his grandmother and his aunt on the Andrea Doria, and he writes in the book that the settlement at the time was very small. Wow. Very small, not happy with that. Hey, thanks for joining us. I'll look for more of your reporting.